Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for attending this Nexus Automation Products and Services presentation. We're very pleased with Prime Resource for setting this up for us, and we're going to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do, and educate you a little bit on what possibilities there are in manufacturing from our perspective. So basically, we are a fabrication shop. Most of our work involves machining and assembly. And when you think of that, it's anything mechanical. Where we shine is short run and prototypes. Anything that's capable of being produced with an available material, we can usually get into your hands in 3 to 10 days, assuming that there's no crazy outside processes, heat treating, plating, that sort of thing. So we have a number of capabilities. We'll go through those. And we normally quote within 24 to 48 hours. And again, just reiterating what I just said, when material is available, we can do that quick turn. One thing I want to tell you that we always do, even though we're building perhaps only prototypes for you, we always want to know what your estimated annual quantities will be at total production. That way we could assure that whatever we're doing for you during the prototyping stage can translate to the most effective production processes. We look at all of our customers as our partners, and we invite you to visit us on site, and you can collaborate with us on the fly. We're not one of those shops who says, no, you can't go in our shop. We encourage you to come into our shop, stand next to the guy who's making your parts, and you can do your fit and form and function tests right there. When it comes to shortcuts, in other words, you need something day after tomorrow, and the material that you're specifying isn't available, we'll see what other alternate materials may meet your needs, and we'll find out some way to squeeze in time for you. So our first process, CNC milling, here's some examples. And again, thanks to Prime Resource pushing me to get this done. I got this done just for you people today. So, and I left something in there to identify size. So in the lower left corner, that's some G10 material, some glass-filled resin material that we CNC machined. And the next part over, the black part you see there, the spacing between the open ends is +5 minus nothing. It's a Delrin part. We have to check that at 2 different temperatures. We're experts when it comes to manifolds or anything like that. And as you see from the array of parts, size isn't an issue. We work with parts where you could put 100 of them in your hand without seeing them. And we work with parts that weigh 400, 500 pounds. Back on our CNC milling, we do have multiple 5-axis machines, as well as more conventional machines. CNC turning, again, we do a broad array of sizes, and it matches well with our other CNC capabilities. Again, all different materials, metals or plastics. We love working with exotic materials, and we have experience doing that. Wire EDM, looking at the part in the upper right-hand corner, you may be able to see on the small step up, some little teeny tiny gear teeth. Those are all EDM'd into place. Looking below in that block, EDM was a very effective way of getting all of those cutouts versus the amount of time it would have taken a CNC machine. On the left-hand side, yes, that is a Tesla electric motor. We did the quadrant cutaway for them using a combination of EDM and other features. And we did one of these for each generation of their motors, and they are all on display at the Peterson Auto Museum in LA right now. Kind of a cool, sexy thing for us to tell people. Here's some assemblies that we've done. In the upper left-hand corner, that's a plenum box that goes into a high-end Meyer sound system speaker cabinet, where they actually have to cool each speaker box. We just finished completing 1,500 of those. The second, the long, narrow piece that looks like a handle with a probe, that's for a surgical device. The piece in the center is a calibration fixture for a machine, for a camera. On the right-hand side is a box build. Can't tell you a whole lot about what those little magic things are that are being bolted into place, but that's something we did. We do those in batches about 25 to 50 at a time. The big wrap-up. We really want you to consider us as an extension of your own prototyping and development team. We have some amazing engineering talent on our side, a lot of experience on how parts are made. So when it comes to DFM conversations, if you allow us, we can almost always find a way to save you money and time. Again, we quote within 48 hours or less. Quite often, it's the same day. And as I said earlier, we work with all materials, metals, plastics, wood, and we actually know what we're doing. We have 4 of our key people in the shop have been here since the beginning of the company 13 years ago, and some of them have as much as 35 years of experience, old people like me being one of those. And I just realized, oh, my ISO auditor would be very upset. We are ISO 9001 and ISO 13485. I put a 9 in there. My apologies. My only mistake this year. I won't make any more. And then contact us. Get a hold of the folks at Prime Resource. Call us directly. If you're not sure if we're capable of doing something or not, then give those requests to Jeff or Ben, and we'll let you know if it's something we can do. And here, what I love about working here is the owners of the company almost never say no. One of our mottos is find a way or make a way. If we can't find a way to do it with what we currently have within our capabilities, we will make a way to do it. And that's it. Other than telling you we're good, trust us, but until you give us that first opportunity, you won't know for sure.